and on we'll go through the wastelands.
Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and welcome back. And here today we've got a 2016 BMW M3 Competition. So let's take a look. Alright guys, before we get into that, just want to do a shout out to Central Coast Motor Group, who were nice enough to let me have a look at this one today, and I'll leave their contact details down below. So we'll start at the front here. So we've got a really nice front end, and it still looks good by today's standards. Even though this is 2016 guys, it still looks like it's a new car. So you've got LED headlights, you've got the traditional twin grills that BMW have, the BMW badge on top. You also have an M3 badge there, and it's not over the top. The bottom of the bumper is not over the top. It's sporty, but it's not in your face and, you know, screams I've got a monster under the hood. So what are your thoughts of the shape of the M3 guys? Do you like it? I actually personally think it looks really good, and it's got an awesome stance to it with the wheels. Have a look at them. So the M3 Competition runs 20-inch wheels. So at the front here we've got 265 30/20s on here, and they're Pirelli P0s. And just have a look at the brakes and everything in there. This screams high performance, and the wheels look absolutely incredible. And if we come to the rear of the M3, we've got 285 30/20s on the rear there, so you got slightly wider tyres, which you do need for a car like this. Alright, so we'll come around to the back here. So you've got your BMW badge there, the M3 badge. You do have a reverse camera and your parking sensors. You've got quad exhaust. Down there guys, little diffuser, and again it's not over the top, it's not in your face, the M3. Alright guys, let's go and have a look inside. Alright guys, just in the M3 to see what I think. So when I get in, it's very luxurious. It's full of leather and wood grain trim, and it just feels really nice in here. So the right side of the steering wheel here, we have your headlight and fog light controls there. You do have your wiper stalk on the right there, and your indicator stalk on the left. And the steering wheel is full leather. You do also get red and blue stitching. I quite like that, and it's one of BMW's sportier steering wheels. Now you do have your cruise control and you drive, couple of drive modes on the left there, and you do have your audio controls on the right, as well as these big paddle shifters there. That they look awesome. And being a 2016 model guys, the steering wheel, you know, a little shiny, but it's actually in pretty good nick, to be honest. This thing's nearly 6 years old. Alright, so on the dash guys, you've got a variety of things. You've got your analog gauges there. You do have digital speedo there, as well as a few other bits and pieces there. You can see whether you're in your sport or sport plus modes as well on the dash, which is nice. So further down here you do have your start stop engine button, and you can turn the auto start stop off if you feel like it. It does have reach up and down and out for the steering wheel. So we'll come over to the media center. So the media center, guys, I won't go through every single thing, but you've got this iDrive wheel here, which you can operate the media center with. You do have Apple CarPlay, but unfortunately it doesn't have Android Auto. You do have FM, AM, and digital radio stations here as well as its own navigation. So I'll just quickly show you that. So there you can see navigation there. It's pretty straightforward to use with the buttons and the iDrive knob as well. So you also have things like you can take notes, things like that, all the way to, there's a lot of settings for the individual driver for BMW, all the way up to things like your drive modes and what is on for which drive mode. Alright, so come further down, we do have a CD player, which is a bit old school, but again, this is a 2016 model, and dual zone climate control, and that's a great thing with seat heaters. Further down, we do have a little bit of, tiny bit of space there, storage, and you do have a 12-volt power output, as well as twin cup holders there. And if we come to the gear selector, you've got your R and neutral, and then you've got your mode. So depending on which way you want to put it, you can change the gears going up and down here, or you can do it with the paddle shifters, or you can let the car do it itself. So you have an array of buttons there. You've got your traction, you've also got a few buttons to adjust your engine, suspension and steering, which we'll have a look at when we go for a drive. And you've got this button here it's a camera button. So if you push that, it's actually in the front bumper at the sides there, you do have two cameras, or one camera either side. And you can see that, and it aids for parking, which again is really good, and your parking sensors. You do also have a button behind the gear stick selector that you can actually change how hard the gearbox changes. So if you wanted to change really hard and throw you out of the seat, or you can change it a bit softer. So further on there, we do have, like I said, the iDrive selector knob here, or wheel, iDrive wheel, or whatever you want to call it. You do have a few buttons there that you can go to, your media, radio, your menu, navigation, things like that. Alright, so in here there used to be a phone in here back in the analog days, which there isn't anymore, but you can store your phone there if you want. There's not a lot of storage room. And you do have auxiliary in and a USB slot there as well. And the comfort wise, it's reasonably comfortable, the center armrest, yeah. Alright, so as well, the glove box. Now, the glove box is, you've got your books in there. You can fit a little bit more room in there, not a lot of room in that one. And then we come to the seats. The seats are really, really good, guys. You've got leather seats, you've got this nice little pattern, and it goes up the backrest there, and you've got these two massive big indents in the seat there. Again, that's an interesting look, and all the way up to the nice M badge embroidered in the seat, top of the seat there, and they feel really nice as well, very comfy. Alright, let's go and have a look in the back. No, we're just in the back of the M3. So first impressions is it's bit roomy in here, guys. I mean, if you have a look, this seat's set up for me, and I'm 6'1" or 185 centimeters, and I've got a lot of knee room. I can also put my hands through and tickle the driver if I wanted to. So that's added bonus there for the rear passengers. I do have foot room and a lot of leg room as well, and as you can see, height wise, I've actually got a bit of headroom, which is good in a 3 Series, which is even better. So I'm pretty impressed with this, guys. I really am. So for the rear passengers, you do get some ventilation there, and you do get a 12-volt plug there as well. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. You do have ISOFIX spots there, and there's 2 behind me, and you also have the 3 tether points up the top there on the parcel shelf. Otherwise, guys, yeah, no, very nice in here. I don't mind it in the back. Alright, let's go and have a look in the boot. Alright guys, just in the boot of the M3. So boot space is 495 litres with the seats up. I've just popped one of them down to give you an idea. Now you've got two tie down points up the front there, tie something in here. You do have a small toolkit just under here guys. And you've got some storage space over on the left and a 12-volt plug. If I lift the floor up, you've got a gel tyre kit there and a pump. And you've also got a first aid kit there guys. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So let's go and have a look what's under the bonnet. Alright guys, just under the bonnet of the M3. So if you have a look, it's pretty cramped in there, isn't it, the motor? There's not much room for anything else. So here we've got a 3 litre twin turbo straight 6. And it produces 331 kilowatts of power and 550 newton meters of torque, and that's mated to a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Alright guys, let's go for a drive. Alright guys, gonna go for a little drive in the M3. So yeah, let's get going, eh? I'll just pop my sunnies on. So vision out the front is really good for the driver. Vision out the passenger side, not so much, because I'm 6'1" or 185 centimeters, and the rear vision mirror gets in my way. And speaking of rear vision mirror, it's actually really good. It's a really big window, which I like, and you do also have your reverse camera and sensors for parking as well. So vision out the sides is really good guys. You've got reasonably big windows front and back, and also the corner one at the back, which gives pretty good visibility. And the mirrors are give you quite a wide field of view, and they're tall enough. I'm not a big fan of the curved parts on the corner, I never have been. I suppose it's something to get used to. So it is quite loud, and we're just in comfort mode guys, and you know, steering, suspension and engine, and I still feel that the road noise is quite a bit louder than other cars have been, so just, yeah, something that I just noticed. So it drives really good guys, we're just in comfort mode. It is a little bumpier, obviously the 20s make it a little bit bumpier, but steering wise it's quite comfortable. Alright, so how does the M3 perform guys? We'll go and have a look, shall we? We're just cruising along about 100 k's, and you can just hear the road noise, quite loud road noise. Alright guys, just go for a little squirt and see how it goes. Wow, that's very nice. And it's just up to the legal speed limit guys, and it wants to take off. It really does. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, thanks guys.